Hi everyone. We're gonna start with sitting on the floor. So if you want to cushion your body, you can sit on a cushion, you can sit on a block, make it comfortable as you can. So I'm just gonna cross my legs, but you don't have to be cross-legged. You can be on the saddle pose and you can be a bit more cushioned than me. Try to sit upright as best as you can manage. As we arrive in the pose, I want you to take deep breaths. Check to see how your body is feeling. Sighing the tension away every time you're exhaling. Checking on the breath to see where the breath sits for you without judging it. Try to deepen it and then sigh it away. Just move your neck to the right side. Just turn and look over your shoulder. And then back to center. And now turn it the other side. And then back to center. Notice which side feels more tight. And just spend a little longer thinking about that side. And elongate your neck. Look over, look over, look over. And then come back into the center. Inhale and go on the other side. See what happens when you want to see further back. Your eyes lead and your body turns with the eyes. You can keep your eyes open for this part. Try to elongate the neck and inhale. Then try to see behind you. You'll see that your body starts twisting in the middle. And then come back without forcing it. Inhale. Your neck turns first. Then you want to see further back. Then your shoulder will turn. And your spine twists. So you're making it so soft and gentle. And come back. Inhale. And exhale. Moving as far as you can manage without collapsing the chest. One last time. And then back to the center. And just try to stay centered, noticing where the spine is. Noticing where your hips are. And you want to make the hips heavy. Don't feel like you're about to get up. Feel like you're being here forever. Grounding the seat bones. Grounding the knees. You can cushion the knees if you think you need the cushioning. Bring the knees on over the cushions you might have on either side. You don't have to. These are options. Now I want you to get one hand and push it forward. So you got the palm facing and you're just going to pull the fingers. So when you're doing this, arms straight in line with the shoulder, you're feeling that forearm stretch. And then see how you feel. Your heart rate might be increasing because you're pushing and pulling and your arm starts getting heavy. Just notice what happens here. And all that tension you're gonna feel should be going on the exhale, letting it go. Now squeeze all of the fingers and then pull again a little bit more. Just hold as straight elbow as you can. Then relax the fingers, just get the thumb and pull the thumb back, keep the elbow straight. So we're trying to connect with all the upper body meridians. Just you need to hold it, quite forcing, but not trying to break it. Keep that elbow straight. And you feel all this tingling sensation coming up through the arm, all the way to the shoulder and the neck. Don't tense your neck. You might start getting breathing a bit faster or your breathing is a bit difficult. Just sigh the breath. Persevere. Your arms connect to your heart and your lungs. They might start feeling a bit tight. Just I want you to relax, relax, and keep pulling that thumb. Now squeeze the thumb. Squeeze it really hard. And then let it go. Relax the arms for a bit before we go to the other side. Close your eyes. Feel that heaviness of the right arm on your leg. I did my right hand. It might be your opposite side. If you did the opposite side, that's where you're thinking. And just think that arm resting. The tension in the shoulders feeling like they're being pulled downwards. Your right hip starts getting a bit heavier, the same side hip. Notice the temperature here. Does it feel warm? Does it feel cool? Do you feel your arms getting heavier or lighter? Do you feel your side is calming down a bit, or is it getting a bit more anxious? Without judging it, just notice the emotion you feel from here. Keeping the breath on check. So you're not going to hold the breath, you're going to constantly be breathing. Now we're going to go and do the other side. So you're going to get the opposite arm. This is my left side, so I'm going to pull my own fingers and straighten my left arm. As soon as I lift this arm, I already feel weak. Right? My arm is already tired as soon as I lifted it up. It might be your dominant arm, I'm not sure, so just notice the differences between both sides. But we're going to try to hold it just as long as we did on the other side. Keep straightening that elbow, try not to lift the shoulder blade. The shoulder stays down, so you're not hinging it up. Keep breathing, slide the tension away, persevere. You feel all the meridians from the fingers coming up, all the lines we get, all the connection and tingling and little pins and needles all the way creeping up the shoulder. And see whether it's connecting with the chest yet or it's still sitting in the hands and the arms. Try to connect it to the body. Now I feel this pull in my neck, so I'm going to try to relax that part of my neck now. I can see it's starting to really get painful in my neck. Now squeeze your fingers and release, and squeeze and release. Try to connect more and then relax. Now you're gonna get the thumb pulled back. I know we didn't have any breaks, so your arm's gonna get hot, really heavy now, but just try to pull that thumb. Keep the elbow straight. You can close your eyes if you want. Keep breathing, check. Is your body getting heavier? Are you feeling the seat bones getting a bit more grounded on this side? Trying to relax the shoulder a bit more, so now this is all on my shoulder. It is because I know this is side I got a little injury I'm tending to, starting to really become more apparent. It didn't when I was doing my fingers, but it is now when I do my thumb. So you can see the connections through the hands into a different part of the body. It might be quite far away, just notice where you're feeling it most. Now squeeze the thumb. And then release it and let the arms sit again on your lap. Notice what you're feeling on this side now. Is your arm making you feel heavy or light? Is it hot or cold? Is it dark? Or is it full of sun under your eyes? Just check it. Check your breathing. Try to relax, soften your shoulders, but maintain the spinal height. So imagine that you're being pulled up through the crown of the head, but your arms are really grounding as the hips. Noticing the seat bones getting softer and they're separating. We are relaxing the anal lock, so we don't want to be locking too much. Soften in the pelvic floor, softening on the knees, your feet. Just keeping the breath in check, breathing through the spine like a lightning bolt. Visualize the breath coming from the tail and hitting each and every vertebrae like lighting Christmas lights 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and counting all the way up to the crown of the head. They're all coming on as you breathe in. As you breathe out, you're exhaling the tension away through the skin. Each and every single pore you got on the skin is exhaling all the tension away. And keep thinking about the Christmas lights again. Breathing in your sacral bone. Then you get your lower back, 5 vertebrae there. They are bigger, so they're bigger lights. And then you go on the 12 vertebrae in the spine. They're getting smaller as you go up. You get 7 cervical vertebrae and you get to the skull. And then you exhale out through the skin. So keep working with the image of the lights. Just feel the seat bones. Feel your knees giving up tension. Feel your arms draping now so they don't have any weights. If they're feeling heavy, just try to get rid of that heaviness by just letting them relax. But all along, your Christmas lights are flashing through the center of your body. Imagine that you can see through your body into your back. You see the lights lighting up. Like a Christmas tree, you're quite heavy in the base, but you get thinner and thinner to the top of the head. As you're exhaling, you're radiating all the negativity away from you. Keep working with the breath. We got 1 more minute just doing the breathing, visualizing the lights, visualizing the skin, letting go all the toxins out of our body. Now just stop the deep breath. Notice how your body's starting to feel now. When your brain is fully oxygenated, you start feeling calmer. Then you can feel everything rest in a deeper level. You want to relax your bones of your feet. Relax the knees, your shins, your calf muscles, your upper leg, thighs, groin, buttocks, seat bones, pelvis, your creative organs that sit in the pelvic cavity, your belly, your pelvic floor. You're staying upright, but you're trying to relax everything that you're sitting on. You're relaxing so much so that you feel like you're not there down below anymore, you're part of the floor. So that your spine is upright, but the bottom half is all loose. Just feel the toes rest. Feel your buttocks rest. Feel your pelvic floor rest. You're connecting in a deeper level into your body. And you're part of your legs, part of your knees, part of the muscles. You're telling them to relax. Relax, relax. This is not time for thinking. You might start reflecting. It's okay to reflect, but I want you to come back to the body, specifically the lower part, and live in your body. See how you're feeling down here. Does your legs care about what happens in your brain? You will find there's nothing there that is from the brain. It's just your legs. It's just your muscles. They're constantly working to try to keep you alive. They don't get up and demanding from you the food. They don't drive you. We often are not aware how much we take from our bodies. Now is the time to give something back. Have some kind of deeper connection in our subconscious. How important our legs are, our feet, our little toes, the skin, the veins, our blood vessels, our nervous system, working so hard so we can connect into every part and demand and drive. So our minds are dictating constantly what we must do. Now it's time to deep connect and relax. So if you feel your legs are getting pins and needles, you can stretch one knee out, try to keep the other one inside the thigh. And if you feel you need to relax a little bit more, you can go extend the body down. So a single leg stretch here. We are folding the body. If you can't go all the way, you can cushion. Yeah, cushion it more. If you need more, you think you want to be a bit more relaxed in this pose, you can come down. Otherwise, you're just coming down onto your knees, feeling the legs. Then you go back to the arms, what you felt when we stretched the arms. Now what you're feeling down here. Now turn the palms up so that you can feel the arms stretch in a different way. And your spine is now stretching in the extension and folding forward. So you're going to feel the deep fascial line in the back stretch. So try not to be tight. You're letting the gravity fold you. And the more you're giving up on your tension, the more you're going to the floor. Check your breath. Check to see that your upper body is loose and lowering down through the neck. Give up all the prejudice. Give up all the stories that you created for yourself today or yesterday or last month or last year. Notice where you are. You're folding, you're over your leg, your arms are stretched, your neck is stretched, your back is stretched. You're in a deep connection with your body. You're allowing to breathe, allowing to stop thinking. Think about each and every cell rejuvenating. Each breath you give, taking, you're healing. You're creating new life inside of you. Our organs get rejuvenated. We create more and more of the same to replace the old ones. So the old cells get taken away, die away, get carried through the blood system and excreted away from the body. So allow this circle to happen. So you know you're going to cleanse and you're going to be whole again. Gently roll back up. Sit for a while. Just allow the spine to come back to upright position. You might feel really heavy through the back now. Just notice if you need to lean back on the wall. Notice what the leg is feeling in the front. Notice what the arms are feeling. Now we are going to change the legs around ever so slowly. You shift. You extend the other leg. See what's this feeling here. Do you feel pins and needles, or is it feels better? Is it getting easier or harder? Don't judge. Maybe you need to rub up and down a couple times. Then you relax everything forwards. Just notice, is it feeling more difficult in the spine? More difficult in the arms, or less? Is your breath still there in your back? Are the lights still lighting up inside the spine? They can be a little less bright, but they don't turn out yet. We're just breathing, still feeling those lights get coming on. As we exhale, they're going off and we're excreting all the toxins. Can you relax a little bit further? Can you feel your back of the legs rest? Back of your neck rest. Your shoulder blades rest. Your arms are still loose. In the folded position, your internal organs all get a little bit of a squeeze, so all the organs in the abdominal cavity is feeling stimulated, massaged. Visualize your belly soften, your abdominal muscles really getting loose. Your central column, your pancreas, your intestines, your stomach where the food goes, they feel relaxed, as if somebody's massaging them. And all the food you've been eating, you're digesting properly. You're taking the nutrients from them, just to rejuvenate, recreate more cells, so you can heal. Allow the body to rest more and more. Get rid of all the tension. Why should you be carrying yesterday's load today? Just try to get rid of all the negativity. Why should you be the same? And let others dictate what you're gonna do today. You can just change. Change the story. Change your attitude. Change the people you hang out with. Don't hold on to negative thoughts. Now is the time to connect in a deeper level with your body. What's happening deep inside. Now we can roll up gently. And again, as you come to sit, you're going to feel the back fascial line. So feel this heaviness through the back of the body. This is normal. Just allow the body to rebound and return. And all that heavy work you're trying to shed and lighten and soften the back of your body. All the spinal muscles, your shoulders, your hips, your kidneys. Sigh the tension away. Now gently move your feet into the butterfly, but I want you to massage your feet. So when you turn them in, you grab them. You might need to cushion your knees, just do so if you need to. You grab and squeeze. You can even take your socks off and put your fingers through the toes. I'm doing both sides together. You might have to do one side at a time because you can't put them all the way in. You don't need to, just grab them and just try to hold and just play around. Just pull the toes down. You could just go over and then pull them down that way. So that's okay too. So you're just feeling this pressure. So all the meridians that start in the feet, we can try to connect in a deeper level. So when you're holding the position, it's like toe sit, but you're doing it with your hands instead. And you can pull them apart. Check to see if there's tension. It's normal that there might be tension. Your feet work hard. And see where it's reflecting to. You might not feel the toes hurting, but you might feel some different parts in the body is hurting. Just relax, notice. And release the tension. At the moment, for me, it's my abs. My digestive system seems to be struggling. That's where I'm feeling my problems. It might be somewhere else that you're trying to heal. So go there and sit there, think about it. How can you make it relax a little bit more? I'm now grabbing all the toes and just pulling them apart, holding these pressure points. Keep checking your Christmas tree lights. Are they still lighting? Are they dimming down? Are they still bright? Just check to see how you're feeling now. Can you keep the lights on anyway, so your breath is always in the spine? Even if they're not bright, it doesn't have to be super bright. It can be soft lights. Keep squeezing the toes. You might have to change the grip. If you need to, you do that. And keep pulling the toes apart. And notice the release through the inner thighs, through your spine. Loosen your spine. You can even rock side to side a couple times. You're gonna feel your hips start giving up all the tension as you're squeezing your feet. Sigh the tension out. Now go into the soles of your feet. So you're separating your feet upside down here. You're trying to massage the soles of your feet with your thumb. You can go all the way to arch. Get rid of all the tension on the sides. Massage where you feel you need to. And notice all the pressure that's getting released. You can squeeze, release. Find the spots that needs little scratching maybe. And then eventually we settle. You can rest the hands now. You don't have to hold on to the feet. If you need to take the feet slightly further forwards to make it easier, that's okay too. You might want to put cushions under your knees so you can surrender a little bit more through the hips. And keep checking that your spine is still at light. And you're connecting with all the chakras through the center. Coming up with goodness, ideas that's gonna make you happy, that's gonna make you function better, sleep better, eat better, laugh, go to sleep, get on with your work without any difficulty. Wanna find all the goodness from inside to shine through you. Keep the positive vibes. Don't give in to negativity no matter what. Be the Christmas tree of your dreams. Always shining bright. Always hopeful. Tomorrow is gonna be better. We are going to get better. We're gonna have fun and enjoy our lives. We are going to be kind to each other. We're gonna get to love as well as give love, receive, be generous, donate to charity, help people around you. Don't carry anger. Don't hold on to grudges. Be the best that you can be. Keep the hope alive. Visualize your power deep within. You got it in you. Just remember to shine it out. We are not gonna come around keeping all these positive thoughts, and we're gonna chant Om 3 times and 3 times Shanti. I'm gonna just cross my legs now. I'm coming into cross-legged position, and you can also kind of wake yourself up gently, moving your body if you need to, if you're feeling any pain. Lift your arms up gently, float them out. They should feel light now. Touch your hands together, touch your face, touch your chin, touch your chest. your shoulders, your belly, your back, your knees, everything. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for being here.